What is up, Aquarius? How are y'all doing? It is time to go ahead and knock out your mid-month messages for March 2024. So, for those of you new to my channel or new to my style, when I do mid-month messages, the intention that I'm putting into it is to see if there has been a change of timelines, okay? You may be asking, why the hell would the timelines change? I'm glad you asked. Because in my readings, I like to give advice. And if you take the advice and you apply it to your life or your situation, that has the potential to change your timelines, which is the only thing I ever set out to learn how to do anyway. So, all right. So for those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, all the information is down there in the description box of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. Okie dokie, I gotta find a deck that I'm feeling. I just did a big deck swap here. I was getting tired of those. How about this one? I do deck duos, man. This right here is like one of my favorite duos. Okay. All right, I'm starting these off with the person from the past. Past person that Aquarius dealt with. If you are not inquiring about somebody from the past, this is not for you. Let's see. Did timelines change? Did timelines change between Aquarius and the person from the past? Ace of Pentacles reversed. It's almost kind of like a spoiler when it just jumps straight out like that, isn't it? You know? Like we want to kind of lead into it. And then whenever the jumper jumps out, it's just like, nope. It's like, well, damn it, man. Okay, the reading's done. Y'all have a good one. No, I'm just fucking with you. All right, let's see. Let's see. Well, boom, King of Swords. Every fucking time, dude. I love that, man. There's certain signs that every single, like the Aquarius, it's always the King or the Queen of Swords that jumps out there. All right. So I'm actually thinking, okay, cool. I'm glad I didn't say anything because this kind of came out a little bit unexpectedly. I am thinking that there's going to be a brief reconnection. Brief. Why do I say brief? Because of the Knight of Wands. Okay. The Knight of Wands isn't a bad character. The Knight of Wands is just like a fickle, flaky character that, you know, can't make up his mind, you know, real flaky, changes his mind. And the thing about the Knight of Wands, he can get kind of a bad reputation. Somebody with this energy can get a bad reputation because they may seem a little bit two-faced or a little bit indecisive. Some people even may think that the Knight of Wands is a liar. He's not a liar. He may be kind of flaky and a little bit fickle, but in the moment, he's being serious. Like in the moment. If he's telling you, you know what, I'm going to start a fucking business. I'm going to be a goddamn multi-millionaire. He means it in the moment. But then a couple days later, so what's up with that business? I'm not doing that. But he meant it in the moment. You see what I'm saying? So I kind of feel like there will be, but this honestly doesn't, I don't think this really feels like, for a lot of you, it doesn't feel like this person pursuing you. It almost kind of feels like you're accidentally bumping into this person, maybe. Because the Knight of Swords is in the reverse. I honestly think that this person might kind of arrange things to bump into you because they want to know how you feel. They want to know how you feel, and they have no fucking clue. Because you can't tell how the King of Swords feels. You can't tell. Okay. But again, brief reconnection. If you're wondering if somebody's coming forward with a love offer, I don't think so. And the King and Queen of Swords. So neither of you are showing each other any emotion at all. I don't know if you're running into this person out at the club or at a party or something like that. Three of Cups. There may already be somebody else in the mix here. Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups. Okay. I almost spoke too soon there in the beginning. Almost. Okie dokie. Well, let's see how this person feels about you. Person from the past. How does the person from the past feel about Aquarius? Let's see. How's the person from the past feel about Aquarius? Let's see. Boom. So they are starting to let their guard down. I think that they have been guarded for a while. And they're kind of starting to let their guard down. Or they've been waiting for you to let your guard down. Either way, though, they're definitely letting their guard down. They're not as guarded as they were. Could be a fire sign for some of you. Okay, so they do still have unhealed heartbreak in regards to this situation. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. That's what I thought. I think... Okay, so... Do they miss you? Yeah, they do. They do miss the good old days when things were good between the two of you. But are they trying to like actually get back with you? I don't think so. I love it when this shit happens. I don't think they're actually trying to like get back with you. Seven of Swords. They're not being 100% real, raw, and upfront about how they actually feel. No, they're not. No, they're not. They just want to know how you feel. And that's it. Didn't this come through? I think this may have come through for you in the last reading. Didn't it? I think either the last reading or the one before that. I have a real hard time remembering readings, but I think that came through for Aquarius 1 or 2 readings ago, where they just want to know how you feel for no good reason other than it's just driving them nuts. You know? Let me dig a little bit deeper. Hang on, let me see. Why do they care how you feel? It's not even telling me. Oh, 9 of Cups reversed. I think they would like it if you still had feelings for them. That would make them feel good about themselves. So they hope that you still have feelings for them. But see, again, this is the fucked up thing. Why do they hope that? What are their intentions? Are they actually trying to get back with you? No. Are they actually trying to be a part of your life? No. They're still wanting to move on from this. I think that they just have an idealized version of who you are painted up in their mind, and they want to confirm that. So in their mind, they're convinced that you still love them and you still miss them. And they hope that you still love them and you still miss them. And they're just fucking desperately losing sleep. They're losing sleep trying to figure out whether or not that's true. And that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. There's nothing more, nothing less, dude. That is it. Okay. Well, let's see how this situation is playing out. How's this situation playing out between Aquarius and the past person? How's it playing out? Okay, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so like I said, there will be a brief... I think this person is going to attempt a brief reconnection with you. And if all else fails, I think they're going to show up in your inbox. Okay? They're going to show up in your inbox, pushing and poking and prodding to get an emotional reaction out of you. And I don't think it's going to work out the way they're hoping. I don't think, I mean, come on, dude. Aquarius, you invented not reacting to shit, you know? And some people, I think, take that as a threat, you know? Especially a person who's really good at getting reactions out of people. When they can't get a reaction out of you, that pisses them off. They get mad about that. Okay. But for some reason, they always try to do that to you, don't they? They always try to do that. And they always fail miserably. So it doesn't look like it's going to work out the way they want it to. It doesn't look like it. I'm kind of saying, honestly, kind of a little bit of an awkward. This looks kind of awkward between the two of you. Yeah, okay. Awkward, weird, strange conversation. It doesn't really go exactly the way they want it. And it's not even saying how it ends. It's probably just going to end abruptly. I don't know if you just quit responding to them or they quit responding to you, or it just looks like an awkward, I don't know how to explain it, dude. Again, it would depend on how it's happening, because I think it's kind of mixed. For some of you, I think there's going to be an open door of opportunity for you to bump into this person somewhere. For others of you, I think they're going to straight up show up in your inbox. Either way, it's going to be an awkward interaction. It's going to be real awkward and real weird. Let's get the advice on this. What's the advice? What is the best advice? Sun card, man. Do not give this person the key to your happiness, and do not let them trigger you. Do not. Do not. When you let somebody trigger you, they win. Don't let this person win. Monitor your focus. Monitor your vibration. Devil card reverse. If you agree to exchange energy with this person, you have to match their frequency. You have to. You have to. So just monitor the energy you exchange with this person. Pay close attention to it. Okay? Pay very close attention, because they're going to poke and they're going to prod and they're going to poke and they're going to prod. Okay? And you need to do what you do best. Maintain your happiness. Maintain your emotional integrity. Maintain your just energetic integrity in general. Okay? And whenever things start getting a little bit too weird, don't chase after them and keep pursuing and keep pushing and pursuing and pushing and pursuing and pushing. Lay it to rest. Lay it to rest with the death card. Because, and I've been seeing this come through an awful lot here too. Been seeing this come through an awful lot here. If you energetically untie from any past vibrational baggage that's weighing you down, that will greatly, greatly increase the chances of the next person due to coming in, and it actually being successful. Okay? Could be a Capricorn. Let's see, who do I got here? Could be a fellow Aquarius for some of you, but I feel like this is your energy. I also have Capricorn, Scorpio, and Leo. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. 13 minutes. Okay. Who was that past person? Singles and your love interest. Singles and your love interest. Single Aquarians and the person that you are interested in. Let's see. Did timelines change? If they change, did they change for the better or for the worse? Waiting. But see, here's the thing about the Three of Wands, though. The Three of Wands, okay, so in this card, this dude is waiting for his ships to come in, okay? Now, notice I did not say he's wondering if his ships are coming in. He knows his ships are coming in, and he's waiting for them to come in. So this kind of tells me that for some reason in the world, which we'll dig into the reason here in a little bit, But for whatever reason, you are absolutely convinced that this person is coming forward. You're convinced of it. Like in your mind, you know this person's coming forward and you're waiting on it. You're waiting on it. But it looks like throughout March, still waiting. Still waiting. Page of Wands. Seven of Cups reversed. A little bit of tension starting to build here. Some of you, and I hate to get too specific here, but again, I said we'll dig into the reason why here in a second. For some of you, I know this is not all of you, but for some of you, the reason why you are so certain that this person is eventually coming forward is because you may have already been intimate with this person. And the more time goes on, the more you're starting to really seriously worry that that may be the only thing this person's interested in. So there is definitely some sort of energetic blockage here. This person isn't really showing you any kind of emotion at all. Matter of fact, the only cups that I have on the table are the Seven of Cups and the Five of Cups. So this person may very possibly want to keep their options open. You might be dealing with a game player who just likes to fuck anything they can get their hands on. Very possibly. Okie dokie. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. Also have Cancer and Libra. Okay, well, let's look at their energy then. Let's look at their true energy, feelings, and intentions. Let's see. Let's see how they really feel about you. How's this person really, truly feel about Aquarius? Let's see. Boom. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Hangman reverse. Four of Wands in the reverse again. I don't think they want a happy, healthy, successful relationship. I think this person may just want to remain single. Yeah. See, they're too afraid. They're afraid of falling in love. They're too guarded, dude. They are too guarded. And there it is again. Seven of Cups. I don't think they want... Now, again, here's the hard part. Especially if you've already been intimate with this person. Again, I know that's not all of you. But I know it's a couple of you. But especially if you've already been intimate with this person. I know that it's hard to not take this personal. That's tough. That's tricky. That's difficult. To not take this personal. But I don't think they want a relationship with anybody. They don't want to let anybody in. Nobody. Oh, what do we got here? Three of Cups, man. They just want to party out, have fun, keep their options open, and explore the other options and play the field. Has nothing to do with you. Don't take it personally. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay? Let's get the advice on this, man. I need to burn some sage now. The fucking energy in the studio is getting thick. It's getting thick. There we go. Man, I got a fucking sage bush growing in my backyard now, dude. I tell you all about that? I told one of the signs about that the other day. Last year, when we used to rent our RV out on that campsite on that mountain down there near San Diego, there was a bunch of sage bushes on the mountain down there. And the person that owned the property, I said, do you care if I take some cuttings off your sage bush? They're like, fuck, go ahead. So I took some cuttings and took them home and stuck them in the dirt and watered them every single day. And I just went and repotted them like last week. And the roots, it was getting root bound. They needed to get put in a new pot. So now I got my own white sage growing in my backyard. So now, no more, well, after a certain point, there will be no more buying sage sticks online or at the stores. I'm growing my own shit, boy. All right, what's the advice for this situation? Single Aquarians and their love interest. What's the advice here? Strength card. And 10 of Swords. Okay, so okay. You all know I bend the advice, okay? I will bend the advice. When it comes to everything else, I read what comes through. Like, period. I don't sprinkle sugar on shit. I don't make shit up. What comes through is what I fucking read. You either love me or you hate me. Tough titty said to kitty. But I will bend the advice a little bit. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you what the cards are saying straight up. The cards are saying it's time to give up on this. I'm not going to say that, though. I want to meet you in the middle. First of all, make sure that your feelings and your intentions are made known, okay? Second of all, and I just gave Capricorn this exact same advice, okay? This is very, very helpful advice. This is going to sound kind of silly and maybe a little bit cliche, but I'm going to break it down and explain it, okay? The only thing you can do with the Strength card here is be you 100%. And I know that sounds kind of corny and cliche, you know? What does that have to do with anything? Look, the person has to be able to see you for who you are and what you have to offer. They have to be able to see that. They have to. And you can't make them see you that way. You can't bend over backwards and try to force them to see you a certain way. The only thing you can do is be you. They're either going to see you for who you are and what you have to offer, or they're not. If they don't, y'all wouldn't make a good team anyway. Think about that. Now, I'm telling you the same thing I told Capricorn. I am assuming and giving you the benefit of the doubt that the majority of you are actually offering something valuable. The majority of you. If you follow my message and the advice that I put out there, and my teachings and my advice resonates with you, you're not just an average Joe Blow person. You're evolving and you're growing. Okay? Now, again, that's not going to be 100% of people. Of course, there's going to be some stragglers along the way. But my message that I put out to the public is structured in such a way that it's only going to resonate with you if you are on an evolutionary path, if you're on an ascension or manifestation path, if you're on a path of growth and transformation. If you're not on a path of growth and transformation, you're going to fucking hate me. So that's why I say that the majority of you are actually offering something valuable. And it all depends on whether or not you can go inside with a clear conscience and a clean heart and ask yourself, is what I have to offer fucking valuable? I don't care what anybody else thinks. I don't care what your friends think or what your family thinks. You ask yourself that. Am I actually offering something valuable? If you can tell yourself honestly, yes, I am. I know I am. I know what my intentions are. That's all that fucking matters. And if you can say that to yourself and this person is either too stupid or too broken to see it themselves, would the two of you even make a good team anyway? Because if you are offering value and you have something very valuable to bring to the table and they're too stupid to see it, the question is, what else are they too stupid to see? What else are they too dumb to understand? So say we come together. You were too dumb to even fucking understand what I had to bring to the table, but somehow I talked you into getting with me, okay? Now we got to build a foundation and build something successful. But you were too dumb to see what I had to offer. So what other opportunities are you going to be missing out on out there? How are we going to build an empire if for whatever reason you can't see something valuable right in front of your face? Then what? I don't know about you, but you can only be a part of my life if you're ready to grow and build an empire and grow together. That's the only way you can be a part of my life. The only way. If you ain't willing to grow, if you're not willing to build an empire, you can't be a part of my life. So in order to build an empire together, you have to be able to see opportunities in front of you. If you can't see an opportunity in front of you, then we wouldn't make a good team anyway. Does that make sense? Again, I know it's kind of like repeat advice from what I told Capricorn, but dude, I'm telling you, I wouldn't even feel safe saying that that's some blanket advice that you could use in many, 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 many different situations. Romance, friends, family, just general, co-workers, social status. You can use that advice and fucking the universe will lift you up and carry you through any bullshit that pops off. And the people who are meant to be in your life will make their way in, and the people who are not will not. Does that make sense? Okie dokie. Who was that? Singles? Okay, now we are moving on to the current person. Current person. If you are not dealing with problems, issues, or concerns with your current person, this is not for you. If you have no problems or issues in your current relationship, you shouldn't even know my fucking name. All right, let's see. What's the problem? What's the issue? What is going on between Aquarius and the current person? That's the same damn thing that jumped out for Capricorn. Maybe some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But maybe it's gotten to the point where, like, maybe you work too much or they work too much, or the two of you may possibly work too much, and, you know, the love is drained dry because you all aren't spending quality time together, maybe, possibly, for some of you. Oh, you about to abandon this, ain't you? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We do have that death card, 5 of Pentacles. But, we got the 2 of Wands. So the 2 of Wands is all about being at a crossroads. Should I take this path or this path? Okay. You're contemplating. Somebody is contemplating abandoning and ending this. Somebody is. Hey, man, look. 9 of Pentacles reversed could be a financially codependent type of situation. The Empress. Okay. I'm going to have to dig into this because this doesn't make any fucking sense. It does say that there's a lot of tension and walking on eggshells energy between the two of you, and that the two of you have not completed your soul contract. That's about all it's saying here. Some of you could be dealing with a fellow Aquarius. You know what I've noticed here? Of the major arcana, all I have is fixed signs. It could be a fellow Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Scorpio for some of you. Boy, I'm going to tell you what, if you dealing with another fixed sign, I wish you luck. I wish you luck on that, man. All right, well, okay, let's see Let's see how this person's feeling about you then. Choose a deck I haven't used. Okay. How's the current person feel about Aquarius? What's their true energy, feelings, and intentions? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions, hopes, dreams, and expectations? 3 of Cups reversed. So I don't think this person trusts you 100%. Hangman reversed. Yeah, now, okay. Hang on. Okay. So, again, I can't help but keep getting these messages of something to do with financial codependency. If you are wondering whether or not financial codependency could be the only thing holding the two of you together, I'm getting a lot of energy that keeps coming out that could indicate that could be the case. If you are more financially blessed than your average individual, and you strongly suspect that may be the only reason this person's sticking around, it's very likely. Very, very likely. Or it could be the other way around. Could be the other way around. Maybe you're sticking around because they make better money. I don't know. But I am kind of feeling like something financial is, this person's very superficial and materialistic. Hang on, let me double check here. Yeah, in this person's energy, I don't have one single cup on the table here. Not one. Not one. Not one. Justice, Queen of Swords, 2 of Swords. 5 of Wands, Temperance, 2 of Wands. 9 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Pentacles. Oh, I'm sorry. I do have a cup. 3 of Cups reversed. Sorry, I missed that one. But even the 3 of Cups, that doesn't really indicate being in love here. And I think that if anything, this indicates a lack of trust. Mixed with the 9 of Wands energy here. This looks like a fucking shit show, dude. This looks like a mess. Has karma written all over it. With the karmic wheel right there. Okay. I know this person is not taking accountability for anything that has to do with what they need to work on. At all. At all, at all. Okay, well, let's just jump into the advice on this one. Let's jump into the advice. What's the advice? What is the best advice? Oh. What is the best advice? Ba-boom. Queen of Cups reversed. Okay, here's the question. Are you in love with them? That's the question. That's the first question. Okay? Now, I know that's going to be a big old scattered, mixed bunch of answers to that question. But I'll give you a hint. If you are, you're going to know immediately. If you even have to question that, you're not. If I ask you, are you in love with this person? And your response is, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. So, if you're not in love with them, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? Oh, man. This right here is saying 8 of Cups in the reverse. So for those of you who don't want to walk away, you're not required to walk away. Okay, so let's make this real simple. For those of you who are not in love with this person, deuces, time to go. Real quick, real simple, real easy. If you're not in love with this person, if you've fallen out of love, you're not just going to wake up and fall back in love one day. It ain't going to happen that way. It's just not. Okay? So we got that out of the way. Now, for those of you who are in love with this person, it is going to require the two of you to have an uncomfortable conversation. You're going to have to. You're going to have to. Because we got to get to the root, to the source of this issue. Okay? And that is never a fun process. Never a fun process. I got news for everybody out there. Even when the universe finally decides to deliver you that one divine life partner that it picked out for you, you're still going to have uncomfortable conversations, and it's going to suck. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun at all. But we have to do it. We have to do it. And this is where it's going to make it or break it. Right here. Because I have to open up and be vulnerable and let you in on everything that's going on down at the deepest pits of my soul. And you're going to be required to hear me out and listen to me. And on the other side of that, you're going to have to open up and let me in on what's going on at the deepest pits of your heart and soul. And I'm going to be required to hear you out and listen to you. We have to listen to each other. And then it all comes down to one thing. I listen to and tend to what you want and need. You listen to and tend to what I want and need. So what it all comes down to is I work on me and you work on you. I know y'all have heard me say this. I have beat that drum to death, but that is the key to saving a failing relationship or just building a successful relationship in general. I work on me with you by my side. You work on you with me by your side. I think it was Libra. It was the Libra reading, I think, today. Was it Libra? No, Scorpio? I don't fucking remember. Anyway, here's the way it works, okay? Whatever the issue is that we have been dealing with, okay, we got to have that uncomfortable conversation. Again, you open up, I listen to you, I open up, you listen to me. So then we have to come together and we have to meet and see eye to eye. So that the next time this issue circles back around, and it will, that problem's going to come back around and it's going to circle back around. How are we going to deal with it next time? Because we actually have to do the fucking work. It's cute to just talk about it. I mean, and that is a step in the right direction. If we have that uncomfortable conversation and we talk about it, that's a step in the right direction. But I don't even know if I would go as far as to say that that's even 50% of solving the problem. It might be. I would be being generous if I said that's 50% of the problem. But the rest of the problem is, what are we going to do the next time that problem circles back around? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? What has to be done is I take what you said when we had that conversation and I apply it, and you take what I said when we had that conversation and apply it. You know how fucking hard that is to get two people to do? It sounds easy to sit and talk about it, but to actually fucking do it, that's tough shit, dude. That's hard. It's uncomfortable. It's not fucking fun, but it has to be done. And the only thing that you can do as an individual is make sure that you're the one fucking doing it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. As long as, again, it all depends on what your intentions are. As long as you can go to bed at night and tell yourself with a clear conscience and a clean heart, I'm doing my part. I'm doing the fucking work, and I know I am. You're good. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. One or two things will happen, okay? Either A, the person that you're dealing with will see what you're doing and be inspired to follow suit, or the more you continue doing this work on yourself, the more of a frequency change you're making. And then eventually, the two of you will be so vibrationally distant that you will separate by way of universal law because you're no longer a frequency match. And then the universe brings in a new person who matches the new frequency. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? It's a win-win. You have nothing to lose. Anything you lose as a direct result of raising your frequency was not a loss. It was not a loss. And that, again, on the manifestation path is one thing that a lot of people get hung up on. And in my course that I released, I dig real deep into that. A lot of people get hung up. Whenever you start raising frequencies, you will be forced to make a decision. You're going to have to let go of something. And that is anything that is not making the decision to change frequencies with you. You can't make the person you're dealing with do the work and change frequencies. All you can do is make sure you're the one fucking doing it. And as long as you're doing the work, you're good. You'll be taken care of. All right? Okie dokie, I do feel like those were the messages that my Aquarius friends needed to hear. So, I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check down there in the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.